Hugo. Hi, Abhishek. Hi, Dashan. Hi, Siraji Power Team. I'm Vivian, and now I'm at the factory. We are in north of China, the capital of Hebei province, Shijiazhuang city. It's 1 hour by train from Beijing. Now you see it is the spring season, but this week from Monday 20 degrees drop to now maybe around 0 degree. Very interesting snow, a very special moment. Okay, back to the factory. This year we here in the factory we have 3 buildings for our production. This is for the power electronic PCB, all kinds of modules, PCS module, EV charger module, UPS module, BMS PCB, everything. From PCB to module to the whole system we make here and testing here. You will see, my colleague will show you later. And then we have the microchip factory, the 2 floors here. Then this is the battery assembly factory, and we will show you the details. And after the battery visit, we will also show you one of the container we are testing in the final stage of testing. We'll send soon to Europe. Okay, thank you. Let me handle the video to my colleague. Bye bye.
Hello, my name is Jude. I'm gonna take a short introduction about our energy storage product line. Okay, firstly, I want to introduce our battery cells. Recently, we have 2 projects. One project we are using Shanxi battery cell 50 ampere hour, and another project we are using Kettle 100 ampere hour battery cell, and we are using Shanxi battery cell for our grass system and standard energy storage battery cabinets. And because we done lots of tests about this battery cell compared to other suppliers, and we get our result, and so we chose this cell. And also the industry has also proved Shanxi battery cell has its reputation and quality in the Chinese energy storage industry. As you can see, Shanxi 50 ampere hour battery cell is smaller and similar design as other prismatic battery cell. Okay, it has vent, it has digital bar, and it can track all the details, ES factory data for all the every single battery cell. Okay, this is battery cell, and here we have some battery module. Our silicon battery module has our unique design. We are using some special designed plastic rack to keep safety distance between battery cells, and we also have thermal isolation design to prevent, in case of any single cell has like a thermal runaway or isolation problem accidentally. So the isolation and the thermal runaway will not spread to the other battery cell. Okay, this is our small battery module with 6 cells. It is just a small battery module, and later on I'm gonna show you our battery pack product and battery cabinet product, and also product line. Okay. Now we are at the beginning of our battery pack product line, and at the beginning we will test and measure every single cell's inner resistance and voltage. and so keep the battery cells in a good consistency and divide them into right group. And then we will do the battery pack assembly. Now our product line just finished the project, and we're going to switch to different battery product manufacturing. So I can show you our battery pack product here, and so we can look inside what we have. Okay, here it is a battery module, and here's a big one. This battery pack, the parameters is 38.4 volts, 200 ampere hours size. It has 48 cells in 4 in parallel and 12 in series connection. Okay, we can see 48 cells and bus bar with laser welding to make the connection, and plastic rack with thermal insulation design, and we also have two fuse, one at minus, one at positive, to prevent like power cable short circuits or something. Okay, and we're using active balancing BMS, and our active balancing BMS is our standard design, and the maximum balancing current is 5 amp. So with good consistency of battery cell and the ability of active balancing, our battery module, battery pack have better, will definitely have better life cycles and usable energy. Okay, lastly, I want to mention we have aerosol fire suppression system installed in our every single battery pack. The aerosol device looks small, but it has ability to suppress and distinguish a single cell or whole battery module accidentally has a fire situation. And use aerosol and is our unique technology for fire suppression. Here's our laser welding machine to laser weld the battery bus bar to accomplish the connection between battery cells. And later I will attach a video to show you how we laser weld every single cell. And our production power is around 200 battery pack a day, so it's roughly like one or 1.5 megawatt hour a day, our production power. Okay, and this laser welding machine is made by hand. It is a world-leading laser welding machine manufacturer, and it's quite smart and automatically. So when battery pack is well assembled, and we'll put on the trolley and fix on the trolley, and laser welding machine will automatically laser weld each single cell to it is quite high efficiency. We have some ready-done battery pack for several energy storage projects, and all the battery pack will be tested and installed into battery cabinet. Later on, I will show you our battery cabinet and BMS for the whole system. Product is on test, and you can see here this is a battery cabinet, and nearby we have a PCS, everything made by SCU. And this is a testing PCS, and the PCS is now testing with several battery cabinets. I'm gonna show you around this battery cabinet. Okay, we have three level of BMS design. First level is on every battery pack, on every battery module. The first level of BMS has two PCB boards. One board is for data assembly, collecting. Okay, like battery cell voltage and temperature point measuring, and current, and etc. Another board is for balancing. Our technology is focusing on balancing, and the balancing board will ensure when battery pack, the battery cells has some capacity difference. The higher battery cell will discharge to the lower battery cell, so keep the consistency. This is important. Okay, this is the first level, and the second level of the BMS is installed in the installed in the control unit. We also call it our battery cabinet product. So we can click into it and see the voltage of every single cell and temperature of every single temperature sampling point. Okay, and most importantly, we will record all the data in a short period, like every minute or something, to locally and remotely. So we have every single cell's data storage function. Okay. And engineer can also do some adjusting on the display. Okay. Download package. All our standard products, battery module products, all has certificated dangerous good carton with UN 34.8 certificate. So when we ship to other countries, we will all have certificates. We will never face toolbox, also called BCU. Here we have input output. Input output, the switch, and communication slot. And here we can look inside. We have a couple of fuse and BMS, second level of BMS, and the power bar, the power cable bar. Yeah, this is, so we put second level of BMS and high voltage unit together into one 3U size cabinet. It's our key product, brass system. This glass system is with 150 kilowatt hour and 150 kilowatt hour battery capacity. Now we can see the design with IP54 design cabinet of the glass system, and here is the display. But now we are not. Now the display is not installed yet, and we have an EPO here for emergency stop. And okay, I'm gonna ask engineer to open the door, and we can look inside, please. Okay, here we have the PCS module, 50 kilowatts PCS modular, and the PCS connection is okay. We can here see the connection slot. It is like hot plug. So the PCS module is very convenient for maintenance, repairing. You just change the PCS module, and every single PCS module connect to the battery directly. So we have multiple DC channel, and in case of one PCS module is in fault, it's not working, other PCS module can also output normally. And the PCS module will collect all the data and communicate with the display. And on the display, we can see everything about the power, about the input, output, and battery, and we have a pretty big display on glass system. Unfortunately, now we don't have it yet. Okay, and okay, here we have the breaker and output, input, and a main switch of the battery cabinet. The glass system will normally the power cable came out from the bottom. And maybe if you look into the detail, you can see the battery cabinet design is, of course, is IP55, and also consider about the cooling and the heating insulation, because the PCS module has higher heat, and the battery cabinets need a better temperature environment. So the wall between PCS module and battery module will has better thermal insulation. And on PCS part, the cooling is fan cooling. And on battery part, later I will show you the battery part. Normally we use air conditioning. First cabinet is the power cabinet, PCS inside. Then the second and third cabinet is battery part. And each battery cabinet with 76 kilowatt hour battery size. And so the glass system maximally can store four battery cabinets, so it's up to 300 kilowatt hour size. The glass system has two optional solution of the cooling. I mean the battery part. The PCS part is always fan cooling because it is very high heating. And the battery part, we have two solutions. One is liquid cooling. This product is liquid cooling, and another solution is air conditioning cooling. The air conditioning will install on every single door, this side and the back side, on every single door with a small pore air conditioning to ensure the battery has the best temperature change.